best country. Cat Country 106.3.
Now you can listen live at catcountry1063fm.com.
It's an Indiana Regional Medical Center High School Sports Night on Cat Country 106.3 FM and at catcountry1063fm.com. High school basketball. River Valley Panthers versus the Marion Center Stingers. Tonight's game is sponsored by Dean's Diner, La Mantia Produce, S&T Bank, Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, by Dunlap Family Eye Care, Young and Associates, sponsored by Indiana Regional Medical Center and IRMC at Chestnut Ridge, Luther Ford Lincoln, Coy's Pizza, the William G. Meckling Insurance Agency, First Commonwealth Bank, by Walker Motors, Hutton Blues Insurance, Indiana County Technology Center, Marion Center Bank, by Kitts Brokerage, and by Blairsville Cemetery. Now let's go courtside for an Indiana Regional Medical Center High School Sports Night on Cat Country 106.3 FM and at catcountry1063fm.com.
Good evening from the Hive at Don Sainer Gymnasium. Tonight it's Heritage Conference Girls Basketball, a big West showdown as the undefeated River Valley Panthers put their winning streak on the line, which has amassed 20 games overall, against the Marion Center Stingers, who look to avenge a loss a couple nights ago to Penn's Manor in Clymer and get back on the winning track and pull off probably the biggest upset in the Heritage Conference this season so far. Welcome into the S&T Bank broadcast booth. S&T Bank, People Forward Banking. Alongside Rick Spallone, I'm Jake Slobodnik, bringing you all the action here tonight as we've got coverage for you on the radio and Renda Digital TV. Should be a really good one tonight as River Valley comes in 20-0. 14-0 in the Heritage Conference. They've officially clinched the West and a berth on the road to the KCAC, which is next week. And they're also the 23rd ranked team in the state, according to Max Prep. So that's pretty good honors right there. On the opposite sideline, it's Marion Center looking to get back to the state championship game last year. They finished runner-up in AA. They look to start a trek here in AAA as they are 14-4, 9-3 in the Heritage Conference, third in the West. As we said, they lost to Penn's Manor a couple nights ago, 55-30. Coach, you look back at that game, and Marion Center fought the first half, and then it seemingly was just an offensive explosion by Penn's Manor in that second half. What did you take away from that one for Marion Center?
That's pretty much what it was, Jake. And that's what Penn's Manor does. They're a very good offensive team. I believe the Fennel girl, she 5 threes?
5 threes in the third quarter.
That's tough, but that's what Penn's Manor does. Marion Center, we'll get to this in the keys of the game. I think they got to find their defensive identity. They're a good defensive team, but they got to find an identity. Find something that works and try to slow some teams down.
Marion Center, obviously a team that lost a lot last year with leading scorer Lydia Miller, who's over at UPJ now, even starting for the Mountain Cats, has appeared against IUP this year. And Maya Lipsy, who's in attendance here tonight, big rebounder for her. But as you can see, that took a hit in the scoring and rebounding category. Now, don't get me wrong, they've definitely found their footing quickly. As we said, 14-4, 9-3 in the Heritage. But it hasn't been easy by any means. And, Coach, when you lose that sort of talent, it can make it tough as a coach to get back on that winning track.
Yes, it can. And speaking from experience, sometimes it takes a little bit for girls that aren't used to being in the spotlight to find their role, right? Whether it's being a defender, a rebounder, a screener, a scorer. You got to gel. And, Coach Tremble's a great coach. They're finding their footing. I know it seems late in the year, but they're getting there, and they'll be good. They'll continue to get better, and the season's not over for them just because they fell short of a semifinal berth. They still got bigger things ahead.
Districts playoffs, state playoffs, even if they can get that far. There's a lot at stake here in tonight's basketball game, especially River Valley's undefeated streak. And, Coach, you look at this team, you think back to the talented teams that Blairsville, Salzburg, and even River Valley in its short tenure has had. You might look at the talent overall and the height and say, well, teams in the prior history have been a little bit of a step above these girls, but they've proven everybody wrong, especially coming in unbeaten.
Yes, 100%. And this is the definition of a team. I don't think I've ever seen a team, girls or boys, Blairsville, Salzburg, that are as close as this team is.
Yeah.
And that makes a big difference. When you know where somebody's going to be on the floor, you trust, right? This is the definition of a team. They all get along. They're friends on the court, off the court. I get to see these girls interact with one another almost the same as much as Coach Brown does. And I think that's the biggest reason why they're sitting at 20-0 right now.
Another big reason, Ava Perchetti. Last time these two teams squared off in Blairsville, have my notes here, back on January 3rd. Ava Perchetti rung in the new year with a 43-point performance, helping her take over, I believe, River Valley's all-time scoring leader in terms of total points, coming in. She's very close. She's over 2,000. and she's climbing up the ranks as the all-time Indiana County scorers list. I don't have the numbers in front of me, but I know she's pretty close up there with some other decorated names that have come through Indiana County basketball, especially the Heritage Conference. She's been a big part too.
Yes, and like I said, when you have a 4-year starter like Ava, it makes a lot of things a little bit easier. You got a floor general, not only offensively, but defensively.
Yeah.
She is definitely an extension of Coach Brown on the floor. That's a great thing to have. And she's just, like you said, Jake, she's just building on an illustrious career. And I think she really, really, really wants to cap it off with a state championship.
It all starts here tonight as River Valley looks to keep their unbeaten streak alive. When we come back, Coach and I will bring you keys to the game as we count down to tip-off on an Indiana Regional Medical Center high school basketball night. Stingers and Panthers on the way on Cat Country 106.3 and Renda Digital TV.
Renda Digital TV is Indiana County's leading live stream service. Our team of dedicated producers and on-air personalities work hard to bring you network-level event and sports coverage to your fingertips. And if you can't make it, every live stream is archived, so you never miss a minute. And for you IUP football fans, Renda Digital TV is the exclusive home of Hawk Talk, airing every Monday during the season. Subscribe to Renda Digital TV for free today.
We're the lifeblood of the community.
It's so much more than just a job.
So good patient care is providing top quality care, but also in a timely fashion.
They don't need to go to Pittsburgh for that. They can stay right here in their backyard.
So when a patient walks into your office, you receive them as your family member.
A patient leaves my office feeling heard.
And the focus truly is on what will get us our best patient outcome.
Haven't seen this in years. It's time.
So what sets S&T apart from other financial institutions is that they are visionary. Now, we understand that it is partially about the numbers, but they know it's not just about the numbers. It's about the management team, it's about the strategic and business plan, it's about how the team is going to execute on that. In short, S&T gets it. Quite honestly, we couldn't have done it without S&T.
Save up to $12,000 on a new F-150 at Luther Ford. At Luther Ford, buy a new 2024 F-150 4x4 XLT Super Crew full hybrid and save up to $12,000. Or buy a new 2024 Ford F-150 Super Duty 4x4 XLT Super Crew and save up to $8,000. Wow! And everyone qualifies. Luther Ford with 2 locations and twice the inventory. The savings are huge. Luther Ford, Route 119, Homer City, and Admiral Perry Highway, Evansburg.
Becoming a champion isn't defined by a single moment. It's a journey shaped by years of dedication on and off the court. Milk stands out as a nutrient-rich powerhouse loaded with protein, calcium, and essential vitamins, making it crucial for muscle recovery and building strength. Fuel your passion with milk, a natural sports drink. Drink milk, stay strong, and play hard. Cheers to the incredible benefits of milk and sports nutrition. A message from the Allied Milk producers.
Innovations of Home in Marion Center is a proud supporter of all the local student athletes. The team at Innovations of Home wishes the players and coaches the best of luck in today's matchup. The holidays are past and it's a new year. If your house could use some sprucing up with flooring, kitchen and bath materials, or paints for a new look, Innovations of Home can help with professional service and stunning results. InHomePA.com or visit Innovations of Home on Route 119 in Marion Center. Innovations of Home. You know, the place that has everything.
Welcome back to Don Sainer Gymnasium, getting you set for River Valley Marion Center Heritage Conference girls basketball tonight. Alongside Rick Spallone, I'm Jake Slobodnik. A really good matchup, an undefeated team, and a team looking to get better seeding in the District 6 playoffs. Let's go over some keys to the game for tonight. Coach, what do you got?
This team's trending in 2 different directions, Jake. River Valley's looking to continue the momentum, carrying that undefeated streak into the district or into the conference semifinals, while Marion Center is trying to find their footing after a tough loss against Penns Manor. they're gearing up for the district playoffs. So, you got two teams just going in opposite directions right now. Biggest thing for Marion Center is you got to control Ava. She had 43 last time. That can't happen.
Right.
Yeah, they got to control her tonight. And I said earlier, if you're Marion Center, find your defensive identity. Find something tonight that you can carry over into the district playoffs and get on a run. So, maybe that's controlling Ava. Maybe it's a box and one, a zone, just something. Find an identity. Find something that you can hang your hat on for the rest of the year.
Those are tonight's keys to the game. You look at the District 6 rankings, Coach, and in 3A, it's pretty exciting. 4 teams in the Heritage Conference are in the running. 3 are in pretty comfortable spots. River Valley leads it, followed by Marion Center. Cambria Heights at number 5, which I think a lot of people might be surprised by, not because of the caliber of Cambria Heights, but just the fact that they were able to get such a big lead in the Heritage Conference this year. And West Shamokin, despite being 4-12, they're one right outside Mount Union, who's at number 8. So you look at this, Heritage Conference has good representation, but the thing that strikes my eye, 1,284 points for River Valley compared to Marion Center's 992. What does that say about the caliber of schedule that River Valley's had?
I don't know what it says about the schedule more than what it says about their offense. They're lethal. It's more than, and I'm probably guilty as anybody. I know Ava is a heck of a player. Kennedy Kittner, she can shoot it. Marion Dunlap is having a breakout season. Alicia, they're deep. They got 5 that at any point could go 10 and up. You know what I mean? So I just think it's their offensive firepower. But as I look at that, Jake, I'm still impressed with only 130 or 631 points given up. They're almost doubling up every single team they play.
Yeah, and again, like you said, it's just the talent they have on their roster, and same with Marion Center. Don't have quite as many points as River Valley, but they have outscored opponents in terms of total points, 992 to 689. So like River Valley, they also have some offensive help.
Yes, absolutely. Just the consistency of the offense, right? With River Valley, you almost know what you're going to get night in and night out. And I think where Marion Center struggles a little bit is with the consistency of who's going to be the 15, who's going to be at 13. Sometimes they're a little bit all over the board. So, again, if they could find a little bit more balance in their offense on a more consistent basis, I think they could be a really, really good team.
Moments away from tip-off here at Don Sainer Gymnasium. When we come back, we'll bring you starting lineups brought to you by ICTC. This is an IRMC high school basketball night, River Valley Marion Center on Cat Country 106.3 and Renda Digital TV.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So, there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
Blairsville Cemetery salutes the River Valley girls basketball team as they take on Penns Manor in this Heritage Conference matchup. Perched atop the foothills of Chestnut Ridge, the Blairsville Cemetery is among the oldest rural community cemeteries in the country. Its tranquil setting of evergreens, blue spruce, oaks, and wildflowers has served as a serene resting place for loved ones for more than 150 years.
Blairsville Cemetery, where history lives. Go Panthers!
Renda Digital TV is Indiana County's leading live stream service. Our team of dedicated producers and on-air personalities work hard to bring you network-level event and sports coverage to your fingertips. And if you can't make it, every live stream is archived, so you never miss a minute. And for you IUP football fans, Renda Digital TV is the exclusive home of Hawk Talk, airing every Monday during the season. Subscribe to Renda Digital TV for free today.
Kitts Brokerage wishes you a Happy New Year 2025. Since 2009, our journey of shipping freight has been built on reliability and visibility. From the very beginning, we've been your trusted partners in delivering seamless transportation solutions. Partner with a trusted name, Kitts Brokerage, to ensure success in every shipment. Visit kittsbrokerage.com or call 724-465-5206.
Save up to $12,000 on a new F-150 at Luther Ford. At Luther Ford, buy a new 2024 F-150 4x4 XLT Super Crew full hybrid and save up to $12,000. Or buy a new 2024 Ford F-150 Super Duty 4x4 XLT Super Crew and save up to $8,000. Wow! And everyone qualifies. Luther Ford with 2 locations and twice the inventory. The savings are huge. Luther Ford, Route 119, Homer City, and Admiral Perry Highway, Evansburg.
Haven't seen this in years. It's time.
Blairsville Cemetery salutes the River Valley girls basketball team as they take on Penn's Manor in this Heritage Conference matchup. Perched atop the foothills of Chestnut Ridge, the Blairsville Cemetery is among the oldest rural community cemeteries in the country. Its tranquil setting of evergreens, blue spruce, oaks, and wildflowers has served as a serene resting place for loved ones for more than 150 years.
Blairsville Cemetery, where history lives. Go Panthers!
The Indiana County Technology Center is now accepting enrollment in our adult education programs. The ICTC's adult education programs offer in-demand post-secondary programs tailored to empower student success. From cosmetology to welding and practical nursing, the ICTC has a program for everyone. Indiana County Technology Center, empowering tomorrow's workforce.
Welcome back to Don Sainer Gymnasium. Marion Center, River Valley girls coming your way in just a moment. Let's get to tonight's starting lineups brought to you by the Indiana County Technology Center. Visit their website at ictc.edu. Here's Coach with the starting 5 for each team.
For the visiting Panthers tonight, number 3, Morgan Cole. Number 4, Ava Perchetti. Number 5, Marin Dunlap. Number 21, Alicia Lamania. And number 23, Kennedy Kittner. For the Stingers, number 2, Avery Ruddick. Number 4, Olivia Ruddick. Number 10, Brinley Haggerty. Number 14, Molly Shadle. And number 24, Macy Miller.
Tonight's starting lineups brought to you by the Indiana County Technology Center, providing the necessary tools to jumpstart your future. Visit their website at ictc.edu. Our officials tonight, Tony Satil, Chris Garatano, and Jason Romagna. We'll have the opening tip for you when we continue with the first quarter. That's on the way. River Valley Marion Center on an IRMC high school basketball night on Cat Country 106.3 and Renda Digital TV.
We're the lifeblood of the community.
It's so much more than just a job.
So good patient care is providing top quality care, but also in a timely fashion.
They don't need to go to Pittsburgh for that. They can stay right here in their backyard.
So when a patient walks into your office, you receive them as your family member.
A patient leaves my office feeling heard.
And the focus truly is on what will get us our best patient outcome.
Innovations of Home in Marion Center is a proud supporter of all the local student athletes. The team at Innovations of Home wishes the players and coaches the best of luck in today's matchup. The holidays are past and it's a new year. If your house could use some sprucing up with flooring, kitchen and bath materials, or paints for a new look, Innovations of Home can help with professional service and stunning results. InHomePA.com or visit Innovations of Home on Route 119 in Marion Center. Innovations of Home. You know, the place that has everything.
At Kitts Brokerage, we're not limited to one service. We deliver it all. From car hauling to construction logistics, our solutions are as versatile as your needs. With reliability and visibility at our core, we ensure success in every shipment. Choose Kitts Brokerage, your trusted partner in seamless logistics since 2009. Visit kittsbrokerage.com or call 724-465-5600 5206.
Save up to $12,000.
Cat Country 106.3.
Way to set the tone. The national anthem sung live here at the Hive at Don Sainer Gymnasium. Back in the S&T Bank broadcast booth. S&T Bank, People Forward Banking, alongside Rick Splone, Jake Slobodnik, bringing you all the action tonight on the radio, Cat Country 106.3, and also on Renda Digital TV. Glad to have you along. And the introduction of the starting lineups right now on the court. And Marion Center even bringing out some youngins as well to help get them pumped for the future. It's always good to see. And saw when they were singing the national anthem, Coach, you were pretty impressed.
Yeah, I was. He had some pipes.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe we got to get you singing one of these. You and I could do a little two-part harmony, I guess. River Valley dressed in their black uniforms with white lettering and blue trim. Marion Center in their white uniforms with forest green lettering and golden trim.
Good nice crowd tonight.
Yeah, I'd say so. Almost packed. And I remember last year when both teams squared off in, I think it was the road to the KCAC semis here at Don Sainer Gymnasium. It was packed. We really didn't have much elbow room for our stuff. It was kind of weird. Thankfully, it was only radio at that point. But we have the whole crew here tonight. Matthew Lewis is back in the corner of 9th and Philly Streets, pioneering the radio broadcast tonight. Nathan Miller, just a couple inches to my left, working the production and camera tonight. Thank everybody for their help, including Indiana Regional Medical Center and IRMC at Chestnut Ridge in Blairsville. If you're sick or injured, Urgicare is open at IRMC at Chestnut Ridge off Old Route 22 in Blairsville. If you need your flu shots, you got a minor nick or cut, you can get them. They will bandage you up, get you ready for playing shape. And again, that's off Old Route 22 in Blairsville, part of the IRMC family. Better health, better life. Mr. Sainer himself doing the PA honors. I always like seeing that. I know it's a little weird thing to point out, but when the gym and the guy who's the gym is named after can do PA like that, especially like Don Sainer, always energetic, you're always in for a good night.
He's been, and I think he did this, Jake, when I played. So we're looking at least 22 years ago. I didn't want to say that too loud.
Before my lifetime, so I'll say that as loud as I possibly can.
Thanks, Jay.
wanted to age you a little bit there, Coach. Ready to go here tonight, as Coach mentioned, a pretty decent crowd. You may not be able to see it on our end from the S&T Bank broadcast booth, but these stands pretty much full. Far side as well. River Valley, Marion Center. River clinching a spot in the road to the KCAC semifinals. The semifinal dates are the 3rd and 4th of February, so next Monday and Tuesday. And it all adds up to the KCAC Heritage Conference Championship. Friday night, we'll have the coverage for you on Renda Digital TV at the very minimum. Not sure about radio plans quite yet, but we're looking to see how this regular season rounds out. River Valley's got one more game after tonight against West Shamokin, and I believe Marion Center might have anywhere from 1 to 3, so that'll be something to keep your eye on. Ava Perschetti will go up for the opening tip tonight alongside Olivia Ruddick. We are ready for basketball here tonight. The Honorable Tony Satil brings the ball to midcourt, puts it up in the air. Perschetti tips it to Alicia Lamani, and the Panthers control it. Lamani almost ran the opposite way. But she finds her footing, and away we go. And right off the bat, she's got an open three. Can't hit it. Maren Dunlap fighting for the rebound. Dishes it back to Alicia, quickly finding Ava. Right wing three on the way. That one's no good. Haggerty with the rebound. River Valley 0 for 2 from 3 range here tonight. Applying some pressure. Now the Stingers able to find a clearing and go to work for the first time. Haggerty finds Macy Miller wearing her sister Lydia's number. Passes to the right for Avery Ruddick. Clearing along the baseline. Puts it up. Shot too short, but right there for the putback. Olivia Ruddick. And it's 2-0 Stingers.
Both teams got the defensive rebounding is suspect right now.
Lamani at forecourt at 7:14.
Marion Center is a box and one on Alicia. Or Ava, I'm sorry.
Dunlap's on an island head on. She gets the ball. No, Ava steals it out of her mitts. Almost loses it. Finds Marin. Dishes to the right corner. Kennedy Kittner for 3. No good. Over the rim and corralled by Molly Shadle. And the Stingers go back to work with a 2-point lead in hand inside 2 minutes played. 6:50 to go in the first quarter. Miller tries working that left side. Lemania won't give her room. They dish it to the left corner for Shadle. Inside to Haggerty, goes up. And Morgan Cole at first looked like she just got all ball, but then a whistle. And that'll be a foul, which will send Haggerty to the line for the first time tonight.
Let's go back to River Valley offensively. If they're going to stay in that box and one, they're going to have to knock down some shots tonight.
First one misses, and still 2-0. Haggerty looking to make it a three-point game early on. It's on its way, and that one no good as well. And Morgan Cole fights for the rebound, rips Olivia Ruddick out of her grasp, and now the Panthers go forecourt, down 2 still. Dunlap, takes it in the right side to Ava. Kennedy's planted in the left corner. Floating pass to Dunlap, open 3, right wing on its way, and splash. Marion Dunlap 3-2 Panthers early on.
That's the key if they're going to stay in that box and one. Kennedy, Marion, at least you're going to have to hit some three-pointers.
Now Macy Miller a little bit of trouble at the volleyball line as she brings it forecourt. Floating pass up top for Avery Ruddick. She's got it. Crosses over, tries working the left lane, picks up her dribble at the elbow, loses control of it. But right there to pick it up as Macy Miller puts off an off-balance contested shot. Doesn't fall, goes through 3 people's hands and out of bounds on Marion Center at 5:58. And Jason Romania will stop the game for a moment as we have to wait for Shadle to tie her shoe in the Marion Center student section. That's our ball. If I've learned anything in calling games in my short time, Marion Center probably is the wildest student section I've ever seen, in a good way. Lemania brings it forecourt, finds Perchetti up top, trying to get around Haggerty. Baseball passes to the right corner, and a travel by Kennedy Kittner. Turnover number 1 in the game, and it goes to River Valley. Hard to see from our point of view. A couple heads blocking it.
River Valley's got to settle in. It's a big game. The crowd, just slow down just a little bit. Be a little bit more patient. Work the ball inside out. See if you can get some easy looks.
Miller with it, looking inside. Nothing there. Haggerty's open on the back door, but too far of a pass. She's going to work to the right for Avery Ruddick. 5:26 in the opening quarter. Miller crosses over, dribbles between 2 defenders, looks inside, finds Haggerty. I don't think it was intended to her, though. She puts up a floater, and it is no good. Cole fights for the rebound, but grabbing it is Olivia Ruddick. Work it out to Macy Miller. 1 dribble, 3 ball from the right wing, and it's in. Well, they only counted it as 2, though.
Yeah, I think her right toe was on the line.
4-3 Stingers with a 1-point lead. At 5 minutes to go here in the opening quarter. Lemania gets a little bit of an opening on the left side, goes up. Off the glass, no good, but right to Dunlap. And the putback also doesn't fall. Ruddick on the rebound. Loose ball underneath. Held ball, and it's going to stay with the Stingers. 4:50 to go here in the opening quarter. 7 points total, 4 of them for Marion Center. They hold a 4-3 lead over the River Valley Panthers, looking to end their undefeated streak this season.
The troubling thing for River Valley is Marion Center's points have come off offensive rebounds. You got to clean that up. You can't give a team 3 or 4 opportunities.
Miller with it. She's going to exchange passes with Shadle. Gets away from Miller for the moment. Allows Kennedy Kittner to collapse, but she backs off at 4:36. Miller trying to get open on the right side. Can't get away from Kittner. She'll bring it back up top. They regroup with Avery Ruddick. Troubles between 2 defenders. Loses her footing, and then a foul called. And we'll see if this is it's going to be out of bounds. Foul's charged to Kennedy Kittner. That'll be her first, River Valley second. No fouls thus far for the Stingers at 4:26. Inbound pass goes to Haggerty. Quick dish back to the right corner for Shadle. Pops a 3. It's too short. Right there on the rebound, Avery Ruddick. They work it back up top. Haggerty thought about a 3, nothing there. Dribbles, finds Shadle on the right wing. Back up top, Haggerty looks inside, nothing there. She'll regroup at 4:11. Works left corner for Avery Ruddick. Tries getting around Lemania, plays tight man defense against her. And Miller still looking for an opening at the 4-minute mark. Miller crosses over, tries dribbling between 2 defenders. Shot blocked by Perchetti, corralled by Cole, and she's fouled. And River Valley will have possession when we return. 3:54 to go in the opening quarter, 4-3 Stingers. It's an IRMC high school basketball night. Cat Country 106.3 and Renda Digital TV.
Save up to $12,000 on a new F-150 at Luther Ford. At Luther Ford, buy a new 2024 F-150 4x4 XLT Super Crew full hybrid and save up to $12,000. Or buy a new 2024 Ford F-150 Super Duty 4x4 XLT Super Crew and save up to $8,000. Wow! And everyone qualifies. Luther Ford with 2 locations and twice the inventory. The savings are huge. Luther Ford, Route 119, Homer City, and Admiral Perry Highway, Evansburg.
So what sets S&T apart from other financial institutions is that they are visionary. Now, we understand that it is partially about the numbers, but they know it's not just about the numbers. It's about the management team, it's about the strategic and business plan, it's about how the team is going to execute on that. In short, S&T gets it. Quite honestly, we couldn't have done it without S&T.
With you at Don Sainer Gymnasium, the Marion Center Stingers, the 4-3 lead over the River Valley Panthers. 3:54 to go here in the first quarter from our S&T Bank broadcast booth. People forward banking. Panthers with the basketball. Cold fouled just right before the break. I don't have the number up there of who was tagged with it. Coach, did you get a
I did not, Jake.
Well, we know it was a Marion Center Stinger, and that was their first of the game. Lemania brings it across half court. Offense sets up. Ball's knocked free for the moment, but it stays with River Valley. Macy Miller getting her hand on it. Perchetti will inbound. Gets the basketball, and Panthers go back to work. Lemania spins out, looks for a contested shot from the left. No good. Cole flies in, trying for the rebound, but she knocks it out of bounds. Stingers get possession at 3:34, up 1.
I think Marion Center might be onto something defensively. I know it's early. We're only 4.5 minutes in, but they're playing well right now.
Miller with the basketball brings it across half court, right at the Marion Center B. Haggerty up top to Shadle. Looking left for Miller. Takes a 3 from the left wing, too far to the right. Falls right into Kennedy Kittner's hands, albeit tipped. Perchetti takes it and guns it up the court. Step back 3 from the right wing. It's too far to the right. Haggerty with the rebound. Stingers get an easy one. Bring it up. Here's Miller. Fakes. Tries driving. Cut off by Kittner. Gets a pass off to Haggerty, although that was some trouble. Haggerty fires right side. Shadle back up top to Brindley. 2:50 to go here in the first quarter. 4-3 Stingers. Defenders try to trap her. Pass cross court collected by Avery Ruddick.
Both teams are trying to figure each other out. They're playing really good defense.
Olivia Ruddick drives baseline left, dishes right corner. Shadle 3 on the way. No good at first, and it's not good. Dunlap with the rebound. Might have had a second chance. Brings it forecourt, and it's stolen away. Second turnover by the Panthers. Miller's got a 2-on-1, dishes right post, and it's good. Avery Ruddick makes it 6-3. I'm not sure what the Panthers were doing on the opposite end, but it's costly. Give up a free bucket. Now Perchetti brings it forecourt. Working that left side, tries getting open along the baseline. Goes up hard off the glass, no good. Second attempt, no good. Cole's right there, put back from the right. Makes it a 1-point game again, 6-5. Not wasting any time. Here comes Miller up the court. Finding Haggerty, looks to the right corner. Ruddick pulls up, no good. Dunlap another rebound, and then she's bear hugged and a held ball. It'll go with River Valley. River Valley folks wanted a over the back maybe. They don't get it, but the Panthers get the ball down 1, 6-5 with 1:42 in the first.
River Valley just has to slow down offensively. When they take their time, they move the ball, they've had a little bit more success. But when they get in that fast-paced game right now, they're just struggling offensively.
Lemania to Perchetti, back to Alicia, takes a right wing 3. It's on its way, and it's no good. Easy rebound for Haggerty off the hop. Quickly finds Miller, and the Stingers back to work. Only leading by 1, 6-5, with about 1:20 to go here in the first quarter. Nice spin move by Miller. Drives inside, wide open on the post is Olivia Ruddick. Her shot no good. Cole might have had a hand on it. Feeding it up court to Lemania. Nice dish to Kennedy Kittner. Fader, no good. Lemania with the rebound, spins, goes up. No foul called. Kittner with the basketball. Perchetti from the left tries getting away from Olivia Ruddick, or Avery Ruddick, excuse me. Cole sets a screen. Ava doesn't take it. Drives left side, goes up. Shot doesn't fall. And Miller able to overcome Dunlap and Cole. She's going to take it herself end to end, feeding up court for Olivia Ruddick. Off the glass too high. And then she's fouled, a late whistle. And now Ruddick will go to the line for a pair.
Marion Center could have scripted the start of this game, Jake. I don't think they could have scripted it any better than what they're doing right now.
I don't think so.
They're frustrating River Valley defensively. They're getting out in transition.
First one on the way by Ruddock doesn't fall. Keeps it 6-5 with 42 seconds to go.
0 for 3 from the foul line, I believe. Got to knock down your free throws in games like this. Take the easy ones.
Second one by Ruddock on the way, and that one's also no good. Cole with the rebound, feeds it for Lemania. Some danger behind her, feeds left corner, wide open three by Kittner on its way. She might have been bugged by the student section. Dunlap with the rebound, feeds it to the post for Cole, and she draws the foul. Coach, I don't even want to know what Kennedy Kittner's thinking when she's got that hive right behind her. They're loud tonight.
They're loud, you know. But I think with Kennedy, if she sees one go in.
Well, here we go. She takes a corner three from the right. No good. Cole, another rebound. Feeds it out. Lemania fakes, and then a travel. Third turnover by the Panthers. Marion Center has played clean ball so far. Only 2 fouls, no turnovers. They have a 6-5 lead with just under 24 seconds to go here in the first quarter of play. And Molly Shadle will inbound to Macy Miller, and away the Stingers go once again. Looking to pad this lead before the quarter break. Three-pointer will make it a 2-score game. Right corner, Shadle feeds back to Miller. Almost stripped away by Lemania. Back up top, Haggerty. Long three, no good. Cole, another defensive board. And now the Panthers with the rock at 5 seconds. Perchetti brings it up. Pulls up from the volleyball line at the buzzer. It's no good. We played a quarter of basketball from Don Sainer Gymnasium in our S&T Bank broadcast booth. And at the end of one, the Marion Center Stingers 6, River Valley 5. We're back with the second quarter on an IRMC High School basketball night. Cat Country 106.3 and Renda Digital TV.
Blairsville Cemetery salutes the River Valley girls basketball team as they take on Penns Manor in this Heritage Conference matchup. Perched atop the foothills of Chestnut Ridge, the Blairsville Cemetery is among the oldest rural community cemeteries in the country. Its tranquil setting of evergreens, blue spruce, oaks, and wildflowers has served as a serene resting place for loved ones for more than 150 years.
Blairsville Cemetery, where history lives. Go Panthers!
Becoming a champion isn't defined by a single moment. It's a journey shaped by years of dedication on and off the court. Milk stands out as a nutrient-rich powerhouse loaded with protein, calcium, and essential vitamins, making it crucial for muscle recovery and building strength. Fuel your passion with milk, a natural sports drink. Drink milk, stay strong, and play hard. Cheers to the incredible benefits of milk and sports nutrition. A message from the Allied Milk producers.
Slobodnik welcoming you back into the S&T Bank broadcast booth. People forward banking after one. The Marion Center Stingers with a 6-5 lead over River Valley. They have the rock to start it off here in the second quarter. Coach, the biggest thing in that first quarter, turnovers. River Valley with 3, Marion Center none.
That's it. You know, you got to turnovers, rebounding, or River Valley's 2 biggest bugaboos right now.
Shadle with it on the right wing, looking for something to open to her left. She's going to instead dribble. Bit of a clearing, but hands it off to Avery Ruddock. Or Olivia Ruddock. That's going to be hard to keep track of. Down low to Avery through her hands, and she keeps it in bounds, keeping the possession alive for the Stingers. Haggerty in the right wing, looks down to the right corner for Shadle, guarded by Morgan Cole. Feeds it inside to Avery Ruddock. Guarded by Marion Dunlap, shot, no good. Perchetti reaches over everybody for the rebound. Panthers looking for their second lead of the game. Feeding up top to Marion Dunlap. Driving the right side, and then she's fouled on her way in. Fouls on Brinley Haggerty. That'll be her second foul of the game, so she was tagged with that first and only foul for Marion Center back in that first quarter. Perchetti will inbound from the baseline right. Lemania with it up top, finds Dunlap, wide open three from the left wing, and it is good! Marion Dunlap in for 3. It's 8-6 River Valley.
They'll settle in now here. Like I said, you got see the ball go to hoop. Sometimes that's contagious. Marion, I believe, has 2 threes to start.
6 of the 8 points have come from her. First Commonwealth Bank quick stats, and then a travel. Macy Miller, stutter step. That's the first turnover of the game by the Marion Center Stingers, and the Panthers now a chance to add some insurance. Speaking of Marion Dunlap, she's been a spark plug over the past couple of games, as you said, against Penns Manor. The Comets locked down on Ava Perchetti. Marion Dunlap saw that as an opportunity She got 15 points in that game. First time, I think, all season she's had the high score for River Valley.
And that just shows the depth of this basketball team.
Work it back out to Alicia Lemani, who pops a three, left wing, no good, and right into the hands of Molly Shadle. Quickly finds Avery Ruddock. She's going to take it end to end. Now finding her sister Olivia, and then a walk. Tony Satil right on top of that one. Second straight turnover by the Stingers. And the Panthers get a mulligan with the basketball once again. Go ahead.
I don't know how I would feel with the Marion Center right now. I'm in this game. It's 8-6.
Three ball by Kennedy Kittner from the left corner. That one's no good. They work it back to Alicia Lemania. Back to Kennedy. Saves it from going out. Inside, top of the key for Lemania. Drives, reverse, and she's fouled on the way up. She'll go to the line.
Just to finish that thought, to play this well, be down 2. I don't think Ava's on the score sheet yet. I don't know how I feel about that. It's like you're in it, but if Ava gets loose and everybody else is hitting shots, now you're in trouble.
Macy Miller with the foul. That's her first of the game, second for Marion Center. I'm going to spin that in a positive light. You need people that'll step up in tough times, and that's exactly what the other River Valley Panthers are doing as Lemania drains the first.
Oh, absolutely. But I think just more concerning on Marion Center's end. If you're playing that well and you're down 4 and Ava hasn't scored yet. If she gets loose, now you're really in trouble with the other girls playing.
Second on the way, no good. Perchetti with the rebound finds Dunlap. Right wing three, that one's too far to the left, and it's into the hands of Avery Ruddock. It's a 3-on-1 for the Stingers, going end to end. Ruddock stuffed underneath by Perchetti. Baseball passes up court to Lemania. Spin move off the glass, and Lemania goes in. 11-6 River Valley. Result of good ball movement on their end. Macy Miller with the basketball. Now the Stingers facing their biggest deficit of the night, 5 points with 5:40 to go here in the second quarter. They're working out to Haggerty. Long three from the left, no good. And 3 people fight for the rebound. Coming up with it, Olivia Ruddock. Passes along the baseline to Avery. She goes up off the glass and in. Nice ball movement there again by the Stingers. It's 11-8.
Off of an offensive rebound. Yeah, that's 6 of their 8 points have come off offensive rebounds. And just to piggyback off of Ava's play, for any young kid watching this game on TV, Ava blocked a shot, full-length pass. She created all that offense, didn't have to score. Learn from that.
See what the Panthers do here, only up by 3. Lemania dishes back to Perchetti. Step back 3 from the right wing. That one's in. Back-to-back threes by the Panthers, and it's now 14-8. 4:55 to go here in the first half. Miller, cross court, looking down low. And that one's tipped from behind by Perchetti on her counterpart, Olivia Ruddock, and then it's out of bounds. So the Stingers maintain possession.
This is danger time for Marion Center. You got to get a bucket here, stop the bleeding, because like I said, River Valley can score with the best of them.
Macy Miller drives inside. Ball caroms off a Panther, and it goes out of bounds at 4:38. Coach, looking at River Valley, seems like they're playing some type of zone defense. Not sure if it's a 2-3 or a 2-1-2.
It looked to me, Jake, either a 2-1-2. I thought it almost like a 1-3-1, to be honest with you.
It could be.
Just the way they're matching up.
Inside to Avery Ruddock. Dishes out to Haggerty. Fires right corner for Molly Shadle at 4:30. Drives inside. Shot goes up. Might have been tipped. It's off several players. Then it goes out of bounds. River Valley basketball at 4:23. Panthers lead at 14-8 over the Marion Center Stingers. 4:23 to go here in the first half.
Now, if you're River Valley here, be patient. Get a good look. You got a 6-point lead. See what you can get.
Lemania, they're giving her a lot of room along the arc, but she fires to the right corner for Perchetti. Contested three, and it makes it look easy. 17-8, 9-point lead by the Panthers at the 4-minute mark. Miller works inside to Ruddock, back to Macy. Tries getting inside, cut off by Powell. As they call her, they work down to the left corner for Haggerty, brings it back up, feeds it inside to Olivia Ruddock. Now to Macy Miller. Oh, off-balance shot, and she hits the mark. 17-10. Well, when your sister's with Lydia Miller, one of the best scorers to ever come through Indiana County, some of it might rub off on you. Now a corner three from the left by Powell Kittner, overshot it, goes into Haggerty's hands. Oh, looking for Macy Miller. Almost a backcourt violation, but her toes on the line. Third turnover by the Stingers, and we have a timeout at 3:26. 17-10 Panthers over the Stingers. It's an IRMC High School basketball night. Cat Country 106.3 and Renda Digital TV.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
Renda Digital TV is Indiana County's leading live stream service. Our team of dedicated producers and on-air personalities work hard to bring you network-level event and sports coverage to your fingertips. And if you can't make it, every live stream is archived, so you never miss a minute. And for you IUP football fans, Renda Digital TV is the exclusive home of Hawk Talk, airing every Monday during the season. Subscribe to Renda Digital TV for free today.
Back with you with 3:26 to go in the first half. The River Valley girls with a 17-10 lead over the Marion Center Stingers. Alongside Rick Spallone, I'm Jake Slobodnik in the S&T Bank broadcast booth. Coach, during the break, Adam Dunlap telling us River Valley's in a 1-3-1. I want to say hello to Dr. Dunlap, watching tonight from his office down on East Market Street in Blairsville. Alicia Lamania right off the break fires a three, and it's good.
That's what this team does, Jake. You know, they lull you, and then when they start scoring, it comes in bunches.
Now the Stingers down by 10, first time tonight. They're down by double digits at the 3-minute mark. Haggerty, some good ball movement. They work it down to the left corner for Avery Ruddick. Steps back, gets around Dunlap for the moment. Dishes up top. Kennedy Kittner with a tip. Intercepted. She's going to try to get overcome two defenders. Dishes to Lamania. She goes up. Held ball, and it'll stay with River Valley. 2:49 to go in the first half. 20-10 Panthers with the lead. I also wanted to piggyback the examination of the River Valley defense. You said it best, Coach, as that one goes in the back court. It's going to be a turnover for River Valley. You can never argue with an eye doctor. Especially when you got eyes like mine that are just awful, but Adam Dunlap and the family down at Dunlap Family Eye Care, they are taking care of me. And if you're looking for an optometrist or an eye doctor, there you go. I don't want to throw around those fancy terms. That's why I work in radio. 2:44 to go in the first half. Inbound pass underneath goes to Macy Miller. Down to the right wing for Shadle. Right corner for Macy Miller. Dribbles between two defenders. And it's intercepted by Lamania. Fifth turnover by the Stingers. And the Panthers, they're pushing it up court with Ava Perchetti. Her shot doesn't fall, and Haggerty's right there for the rebound. Ava struggling a little bit from that left side. Shadle back to Haggerty up top. Stingers go back to work. Helpline comes up from Macy Miller. 2:07 to go in the first half. Olivia Ruddick with it. The left elbow. Dishes out. Shadle, right side for Haggerty. Back up top. Shadle's looking inside to create something, nothing there. Hands it off to Miller up top.
This zone, Marion Center got to get some people in the high post, work inside out, try to get some more movement. They're just a little too stagnant, like they don't know how to attack this.
Macy Miller looking for that backdoor option, nothing there. Instead goes to Haggerty in the left corner for a three. Doesn't fall. Kittner on the rebound. Perchetti will take it, bring it up court. Down to the right corner for Lamania, fakes, drives, pulls up. I don't know if that was a pass or a block. It goes to Kennedy Kittner. Three ball, no good. Loose ball at the volleyball line. Kittner picks it up. Dunlap's right there to bail her out, and then she's fouled at the top of the arc. And Coach Brown fired up for that one. Natalie Black will enter the game for the first time tonight. Black, a junior forward.
You know what I like about Kennedy is it's not falling right now for her, but that hasn't stopped her.
Right.
I've said it 1,000 times. I say it to my guys. Shooters have to shoot through loss. You're not going to break out of it if you quit shooting, right? So just, it'll fall. Trust it. Just keep shooting.
Dunlap inbounds to Lamania. Quick feed to the low post for Cole. Ill-advised pass. It's a fifth turnover by the Panthers. And now the Stingers get an opportunity down 10. Just approaching a minute to go in the first half. Looking inside. Almost swiped away by Perchetti. She knocks it loose, though, and Dunlap picks it up underneath. Sixth turnover by the Stingers. Looking up court. Wide open is Pal Kittner from the left. Her shot falls. 22-10.
And as simple as that layup was, seeing the ball go in the hoop for Kennedy is humongous right now.
Might start a hot streak for her personally. 22-10, Panthers to the lead, 40 seconds. Stingers work it to the right wing for Shadle. Cut off, bounces back out. Finding Haggerty, they regroup. Step back three. It's on its way. Up, and no good. Bodies hit the floor and a travel on Marion Center. 7th turnover of the game. And the Panthers will get at least one more opportunity before halftime. Up 22-10 with 25 seconds to go. Marion Center bringing some pressure full court. Quick little give and go back to Perchetti. 22 seconds and counting. Perchetti brings it up. Nice screen by Cole. Allows her to take a three-point opportunity, and it works. 25-10 Panthers with 10 seconds to go in the half. Haggerty up the court. Finds Avery Ruddock, and a defensive foul on Kennedy Kittner. That's just the first this quarter for the Panthers, so nowhere near shooting.
No, it's been a very clean game for, foul-wise.
Ruddock will inbound from the baseline right. Avery, that is, finds Haggerty in the right wing, down to the corner. Ruddock puts up off-balance shot. Black with the rebound. Her putback doesn't fall. The horn sounds, and we've reached halftime at Don Sainer Gymnasium. From our S&T Bank broadcast booth, S&T Bank people forward banking after 2 quarters of play. The River Valley Panthers on top, 25-10 over the Marion Center Stingers. We're back with the first half recap on an IRMC High School basketball night. Cat Country 106.3 and Renda Digital TV.
Innovations of Home in Marion Center is a proud supporter of all the local student athletes. The team at Innovations of Home wishes the players and coaches the best of luck in today's matchup. The holidays are past and it's a new year. If your house could use some sprucing up with flooring, kitchen and bath materials, or paints for a new look, Innovations of Home can help with professional service and stunning results. InHomePA.com or visit Innovations of Home on Route 119 in Marion Center. Innovations of Home. You know, the place that has everything.
At Kitts Brokerage, we're not limited to one service. We deliver it all. From car hauling to construction logistics, our solutions are as versatile as your needs. With reliability and visibility at our core, we ensure success in every shipment. Choose Kitts Brokerage, your trusted partner in seamless logistics since 2009. Visit kittsbrokerage.com or call 724-465-5206.
Save up to $12,000 on a new F-150 at Luther Ford. At Luther Ford, buy a new 2024 F-150 4x4 XLT Super Crew full hybrid and save up to $12,000. Or buy a new 2024 Ford F-150 Super Duty 4x4 XLT Super Crew and save up to $8,000. Wow! And everyone qualifies. Luther Ford with 2 locations and twice the inventory. The savings are huge. Luther Ford, Route 119, Homer City, and Admiral Perry Highway, Evansburg.
So what sets S&T apart from other financial institutions is that they are visionary. Now, we understand that it is partially about the numbers, but they know it's not just about the numbers. It's about the management team, it's about the strategic and business plan, it's about how the team is going to execute on that. In short, S&T gets it. Quite honestly, we couldn't have done it without S&T.
Blairsville Cemetery salutes the River Valley girls basketball team as they take on Penn's Manor in this Heritage Conference matchup. Perched atop the foothills of Chestnut Ridge, the Blairsville Cemetery is among the oldest rural community cemeteries in the country. Its tranquil setting of evergreens, blue spruce, oaks, and wildflowers has served as a serene resting place for loved ones for more than 150 years.
Blairsville Cemetery, where history lives. Go Panthers!
Becoming a champion isn't defined by a single moment. It's a journey shaped by years of dedication on and off the court. Milk stands out as a nutrient-rich powerhouse loaded with protein, calcium, and essential vitamins, making it crucial for muscle recovery and building strength. Fuel your passion with milk, a natural sports drink. Drink milk, stay strong, and play hard. Cheers to the incredible benefits of milk and sports nutrition. A message from the Allied Milk producers.
In town to take a lead. PA 0.
Welcome back to Don Sainer Gymnasium inside the S&T Bank broadcast booth. S&T Bank, people forward banking. Some of the spectators here taking their half-court shots, trying to win $5. I think I can do that until I airball it, and then I have to hide in my radio studio for a while. Alongside Rick Spallone, I'm Jake Slobodnik. To recap this first half for you, it was a tight one in the first quarter. Not many points. It was 6-5 Marion Center after that first quarter. Then the three ball came alive for River Valley. They netted 5 in the second frame, and that helped them out to a 25-10 lead. Not many free throws. A couple turnovers as well. The River Valley defense rebounding, able to force Marion Center into some mistakes, and that allows River Valley with a 25-10 lead at the halftime. Coach, first half thoughts?
It kind of nailed it, Jake, and it all goes back to earlier in the game, Marion Center was doing really good defensively. You know, they were getting out on shooters. They were finding Ava. And then, like you said, in that second quarter, they hit, what, 5 threes?
Yeah.
You know, so, again, losing shooters. You know, you can't let Ava come down in a high pick-and-roll situation and come off the screen with nobody coming out and put a hand in her face. So, again, Marion Center, get back to whatever you're doing in that first quarter. Get back to that. However you got to do it, you got to get back to that. And if you're River Valley, just keep doing what you're doing. You're playing good defense. Get out in transition. You know, play the style that you've always been playing all year. You know, you're 20-0 for a reason. Keep doing it.
Take a look at the first half numbers. Your first Commonwealth Bank quick stats leading all scorers with 9 points. Ava Perchetti, all of them from beyond the arc, and all of them in the second quarter. 6 points apiece from Erin Dunlap and Alicia Lamantia. Those two have combined for 3 3-pointers, and with 2 points each, Morgan Cole and Kennedy Kittner. From the free throw line, River Valley had to wait till the second frame to take their first looks. They are 1 for 2. Lamantia shooting both of them. For Marion Center, they are led at the half with 4 points by Macy Miller, 2 apiece for Avery Ruddick and Olivia Ruddick. Free throw shooting not been kind to Marion Center. They are 0 for 4 after one half of play. We'll come back with the second half of action from Don Sainer Gymnasium inside the S&T Bank broadcast booth. People forward banking at halftime. It's River Valley 25, Marion Center 10 on an IRMC high school basketball night. Cat Country 106.3 and Renda Digital TV.
Becoming a champion isn't defined by a single moment. It's a journey shaped by years of dedication on and off the court. Milk stands out as a nutrient-rich powerhouse loaded with protein, calcium, and essential vitamins, making it crucial for muscle recovery and building strength. Fuel your passion with milk, a natural sports drink. Drink milk, stay strong, and play hard. Cheers to the incredible benefits of milk and sports nutrition. A message from the Allied Milk producers.
Haven't seen this in years. It's time.
We're the lifeblood of the community.
It's so much more than just a job.
So good patient care is providing top quality care, but also in a timely fashion.
They don't need to go to Pittsburgh for that. They can stay right here in their backyard.
So when a patient walks into your office, you receive them as your family member.
A patient leaves my office feeling heard.
And the focus truly is on what will get us our best patient outcome.
Innovations of Home in Marion Center is a proud supporter of all the local student athletes. The team at Innovations of Home wishes the players and coaches the best of luck in today's matchup. The holidays are past and it's a new year. If your house could use some sprucing up with flooring, kitchen and bath materials, or paints for a new look, Innovations of Home can help with professional service and stunning results. InHomePA.com or visit Innovations of Home on Route 119 in Marion Center. Innovations of Home. You know, the place that has everything.
At Kitts Brokerage, we're not limited to one service. We deliver it all. From car hauling to construction logistics, our solutions are as versatile as your needs. With reliability and visibility at our core, we ensure success in every shipment. Choose Kitts Brokerage, your trusted partner in seamless logistics since 2009. Visit kittsbrokerage.com or call 724-465-5206.
Save up to $12,000 on a new F-150 at Luther Ford. At Luther Ford, buy a new 2024 F-150 4x4 XLT Super Crew full hybrid and save up to $12,000. Or buy a new 2024 Ford F-150 Super Duty 4x4 XLT Super Crew and save up to $8,000. Wow! And everyone qualifies. Luther Ford with 2 locations and twice the inventory. The savings are huge. Luther Ford, Route 119, Homer City, and Admiral Perry Highway, Evansburg.
So what sets S&T apart from other financial institutions is that they are visionary. Now, we understand that it is partially about the numbers, but they know it's not just about the numbers. It's about the management team, it's about the strategic and business plan, it's about how the team is going to execute on that. In short, S&T gets it. Quite honestly, we couldn't have done it without S&T.
Welcome back for the second half of action between River Valley and Marion Center. The Panthers with a 25-10 lead over the Stingers. Jake Slobodnik, Rick Spallone back with you in the S&T Bank broadcast booth. S&T Bank, people forward banking. And we're getting ready here. Tony Satiles checking the balls. Well, sometimes the broadcast just goes unhinged, and there we go. Sure, I'll get a message from him later saying, what was that? Anyway, ready to go here. River Valley 25-10. 3 balls been working. But another thing, Coach, that I've noticed has been working really well for River Valley has been the defense inside the paint. They haven't allowed Marion Center too many opportunities in there. Yeah, and I think with that 1-3-1, that maybe that's part of their game plan is, keep everything in tight, and make Marion Center try to beat us from the 3-point line, or try to beat them from the 3-point line. Sorry, I had a little coach speak going there. But it seems like it's working. So, maybe, Marion Center change some things up offensively. Down 15, your goal for me is I'd want to cut this to 10 or under by the media break. Stingers with the basketball to start things off. They go left to right across your radio dial or viewing device. Shadle and Miller will exchange passes before it ends up with Haggerty in the right corner. Almost tipped away from Lemania, back out to Miller. 3 ball, no good, too short. And it'll trail out of bounds, and River Valley will get the ball for the first time here in the third quarter.
And if Marion Center can't convert 3-pointers, there's no reason River Valley comes out of that zone.
Perchetti will slowly walk it across center court. Works it to the left side in the corner for Kennedy Kittner. Lollipop up top, finds Lemania. Drives, dishes to Dunlap. A little bit of a crease, pulls up, center of the key, and it's good. 27-10, River Valley extending their lead. Dunlap now 8 points in the night, 1 behind Perchetti for the team lead.
Jake, I don't know if Marion makes that move 2 weeks ago. She's playing with so much confidence right now. It's unbelievable.
Haggerty takes him to the right corner, looking back up top to Miller, able to find a crease. Inside to the low post for Olivia Ruddock. Shot doesn't fall, gets the rebound to Avery, and that one is good. 27-12.
Even going back to the first half, Jake, now I believe 8 of Marion Center's 12 points have come off of offensive rebounds. So if River Valley can just clean some stuff up, it's probably a blowout.
Right corner, Dunlap looks inside. Nice pass to Lemania, goes up hard, shot, looking for the foul, nothing there. And then Miller hits the deck and a foul called on Morgan Cole. Yeah, going back to your point, this is where I wish we had like those advanced statistic programs and we could see how many offensive rebounds Marion Center has accrued and how many of those have turned into points, because I'm sure it's pretty even in terms of quantity. And it's just one of those things where, you wish you could see it from the other side. 6:28 to go in the third quarter. Miller up top. Shadle and her will exchange passes. It works back down to Haggerty in the right corner. Back up top. Powell knocks it out. Stays with Marion Center at 6:20.
To make those passes easier, Marion Center got to try to figure out a way to go into the post, reversals, instead of just trying to swing it around the perimeter as much as they are.
Shadle inbounds, finds Macy Miller. Get the ball right back up top. We'll regroup at 6:15. They work to the left wing for Haggerty, down to the corner. Ruddock, Shadle, looks to the arc for Miller. Defense collapses. Regroup up top with Haggerty at the 6-minute mark. Looking left for Avery Ruddock. Ruddock matched up with Lemania. Miller comes up to help her, gets it. Panthers revert back to their zone D. To the right elbow for Olivia Ruddock. Now to Avery. Swing pass down low. Shadle. Long heave to Miller. Fakes a shot, drives. Dishes Haggerty. Long three from the right wing. Off the rim, no good. And it hits a strap above the backboard, and it'll go River Valley's way. 5:39 to go here in the third quarter from the S&T Bank broadcast booth. People Forward Banking. 27-12, River Valley with the lead over Marion Center. River Valley, an undefeated streak in tow. And looking to stay ahead of District 6. Feeding inside Dunlap. Oh, a thing of beauty off the window and in. 29-12. Dunlap now with 10 points on the night. Your first Commonwealth Bank quick stats. First Commonwealth Bank time to be first. Macy Miller trying to get open inside. Nothing there. She'll bounce it back out. Now cuts inside along the baseline. They're not giving her much room to work. It works its way out to Shadle. Wing three from the right. Tries using the bank. It's closed today. Dunlap picks the basketball up. It's a 2-on-2. Now a 3-on-2. Dunlap finds Kennedy. Back, Perchetti. No three available.
Smart, Ava. That's smart. You're up. You're up. Run some clock.
They work to Lemania, right wing. Wide open three. She takes it. Doesn't hit it, though. Fight for the rebound. Miller with it. And she pushes it. Stopped in her tracks near the right wing. She'll regroup. 4:34 to go in the third. 29-12. Panthers with the lead. Miller works it right. Haggerty back up top. Trying to work something inside. Haggerty looks in the post for Olivia Ruddock. Finds Shadle. Baseline J. It's no good. And off of Olivia Ruddock, out of bounds. Panthers basketball.
There's better ball movement there. They got it into the post. Got it to the short corner. Just can't finish right now.
4:16 to go in the third. River Valley looking to extend their 29-12 lead as Perchetti brings it right to left. Dunlap holds it. Approaching the 4-minute mark. Lemania comes up for help.
Yep. I'll do the same thing. Yep, they're going to stay in that zone.
And now a foul up top as Shadle came up and almost hugged Marion Dunlap, stopping the clock at 3:56. Should bring up a timeout. 3:56 to go here in the third quarter. 29-12, River Valley with the lead and the basketball when we return on an IRMC High School basketball night. Cat Country 106.3 and Renda Digital TV.
Blairsville Cemetery salutes the River Valley girls basketball team as they take on Penns Manor in this Heritage Conference matchup. Perched atop the foothills of Chestnut Ridge, the Blairsville Cemetery is among the oldest rural community cemeteries in the country. Its tranquil setting of evergreens, blue spruce, oaks, and wildflowers has served as a serene resting place for loved ones for more than 150 years.
Blairsville Cemetery, where history lives. Go Panthers!
Becoming a champion isn't defined by a single moment. It's a journey shaped by years of dedication on and off the court. Milk stands out as a nutrient-rich powerhouse loaded with protein, calcium, and essential vitamins, making it crucial for muscle recovery and building strength. Fuel your passion with milk, a natural sports drink. Drink milk, stay strong, and play hard. Cheers to the incredible benefits of milk and sports nutrition. A message from the Allied Milk producers.
As we welcome you back into the S&T Bank broadcast booth, People Forward Banking at the media break. 3:56 in the third, 29-12, River Valley with the lead and the basketball. Here's something interesting. I don't think Rick Brown has gone to the bench once tonight. Marion Center has only gone once.
Yeah, I think you are right, Jake.
I'm always right. Except when I'm not. Inbound pass goes to Marion Dunlap. Back to Perchetti. They're in forecourt. Perchetti trying to get away from Macy Miller. Takes a screen by Cole. Clearing, left side, goes up, and the shot falls, and she's going to go to the line for one more. Little shake and bake by Ava.
This is what makes River Valley tough to guard, right? You stay in the zone. They knock down the threes. You go man, they go high pick and roll, and Ava picks you apart.
3-point attempt on the way, and it's good. 32-12. River Valley out in front by 20. 3:37 to go here in the third quarter. Macy Miller looks inside, pickpocketed by Ava Perschetti. 8th turnover by the Stingers tonight. Almost loses it as she crossed center court. Drives left lane. Ball's knocked loose. Corner. Up top to Lemania. They'll regroup. Lemania finds a little bit of running room on the left side. Off the glass. Shot too far to the left. Cole on the rebound. She goes up and she's fouled. She'll go to the line for 2. Coach, it cannot be stressed enough. Morgan Cole has become such a breakout player for River Valley this year, not just in scoring, but also underneath.
Took the words right out of my mouth. That's literally what I was going to say.
First one by Cole doesn't fall.
But you need that. You know, like you need players like Morgan, Marion, you know, girls that were on the team last year but didn't have a big role, you know, on that little run. You get those girls playing well, special things can happen. And obviously, they're 20-0.
Second one good by Cole. She goes 1 for 2. It's 33-12. Panthers at the 3-minute mark here in this third quarter. Miller works inside for Natalie Black, who came in off the bench after the first free throw by Morgan Cole. Ball ends up in the right corner, blocked by Perschetti on the 3-ball attempt by Shadle. She comes up with it. Miller back to Molly, now back to Macy. Looks inside, stolen away by Alicia Lemania. Turnover number 9 by the Stingers. Perschetti will hold it in between the volleyball line and half court. Spin move, takes a screen by Cole, clearing on the left side, dishes out to Cole, cutting in. Oh, and what a play! Perschetti to Cole. And a timeout by Marion Center, 2:25 to go in the third. 35-12, River Valley running away with this one. We'll be back in 60 seconds on an IRMC High School Basketball Night, Cat Country 106.3 and Renda Digital TV.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So, there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
We're the lifeblood of the community.
It's so much more than just a job.
So good patient care is providing top quality care, but also in a timely fashion.
They don't need to go to Pittsburgh for that. They can stay right here in their backyard.
So when a patient walks into your office, you receive them as your family member.
A patient leaves my office feeling heard.
And the focus truly is on what will get us our best patient outcome.
35-12, River Valley running away from this one against Marion Center. 2:24 to go in the third quarter, though. Alongside Rick Spallone, Jake Slobodnik, welcoming you back once again to the S&T Bank's broadcast booth. S&T Bank, people forward banking. And here we go. The Stingers with the rock at 2:24, just looking to close the gap a little bit. They've been outscored 10-2 so far in this frame. Macy Miller brings it forecourt.
Seems a lot worse than 10-2.
It does.
It just seems, I don't, just because of the style of play, but it just seems like it was a lot more.
Black at the foul line. 2 defenders around her. No harm, no foul, though, and she's going to make it.
That's what you need. Like I said, I hate to sound like a broken record here, but when you're in that zone, you need post players. That foul line extended. You got to knock down shots to loosen up that zone a little bit.
Kennedy Kittner on the right side finds Ava, who finds a crease, baseline left. Takes it around the world, and she'll just wait. Kennedy Kittner on an island in the left wing. And Perschetti will just try to get away from her assigned defender and Olivia Ruddick. And she does. For the moment, 1:29. Perschetti drives, goes up, off the glass. Shot no good, too hard off the backboard. Oh, we have an injured Stinger on the floor.
Ooh.
Looked like a held ball, and it looks like that was Macy Miller who's thrown down. And she's in some pain. Good time to let you know that IRMC at Chestnut Ridge is Urgicare for the treatment of minor injuries and illnesses, open 7 days a week from 8 till 8. If you have a minor laceration, they'll fix you up. If you're looking to stay up to date on your immunizations or vaccinations, there you go. You can see those fine folks over at IRMC at Chestnut Ridge, Old Route 22 in Blairsville, next to the Chestnut Ridge Golf Resort and Conference Center. Again, open 7 days a week from 8 till 8. If you're living more in the eastern part of the county, don't forget to check out IRMC Urgent Care at 2128 Oakland Avenue in Indiana. Also open 7 days a week from 8 till 8. Miller helped off the court, Coach Trimble carrying her. And hopefully it's not too serious. She did take a bit of a hit, though, when she went down. So sending our best to her. And we'll see what Coach Trimble wants to do to fill that gap. Natalie Black was the only player off the bench so far. And I think Haggerty's going to return to the floor. Got the starting lineup and first off the bench from Coach Trimble before the game, and they only ran 6 deep. So you got to think if the score starts to get a little bit more separated, we're going to see some of those JV players come in. Working inside, ball tipped, and Lemania swipes it away. Oh. And on the opposite end, the turnover. Lemania couldn't control it. 6 for River Valley. Avery Ruddick brings it up, finds Haggerty, back up top to Shadle. Side for Haggerty, down to the corner. Avery Ruddick swiped away by Perchetti. Turnover number 11 by the Stingers. Inside a minute at 50 seconds to go here in the third quarter. 35-14, Panthers with the lead over the Stingers. Perchetti. Just trying to get away from Avery Ruddick. Or Olivia, excuse me. No, that's Avery. I was right. 30 seconds. There's nothing Avery can do. This is where conditioning comes into play. Perchetti is keeping it away. 20 seconds here in the third quarter left to play. Cole coming up, trying to set a screen. Does. Defense trades assignments. 12 seconds to go. Black now guarding Perchetti. Gets around her. And a foul on Natalie Black on reaching in. First, I thought Ava might have been called for a hook. Fouls on Black her first. 6 seconds to go in the quarter. Perchetti, a little bit of clearing. Floater from the center of the key, no good. Marion Center with the rebound. And no shot at the buzzer. We've played 3 full at Marion Center High School from our S&T Bank broadcast booth. S&T Bank, people forward banking. After 3, River Valley 35, Marion Center 14. Back with the 4th. On an IRMC High School basketball night, Cat Country 106.3 and Renda Digital TV.
Innovations of Home in Marion Center is a proud supporter of all the local student athletes. The team at Innovations of Home wishes the players and coaches the best of luck in today's matchup. The holidays are past and it's a new year. If your house could use some sprucing up with flooring, kitchen and bath materials, or paints for a new look, Innovations of Home can help with professional service and stunning results. InHomePA.com or visit Innovations of Home on Route 119 in Marion Center. Innovations of Home. You know, the place that has everything.
At Kitts Brokerage, we're not limited to one service. We deliver it all. From car hauling to construction logistics, our solutions are as versatile as your needs. With reliability and visibility at our core, we ensure success in every shipment. Choose Kitts Brokerage, your trusted partner in seamless logistics since 2009. Visit kittsbrokerage.com or call 724-465-5206.
Here we go with the fourth quarter of action. River Valley starts things off with a basketball up 35-14 over Marion Center. From right to left, Lemania brings it forecourt, finds Perchetti, gets open, down low to a wide open Morgan Cole. Shot too weak, follows her shot and makes it with the putback, 37-14. Down to the right corner, go the Stingers. Ball's tipped on the way up top, but Haggerty's able to bring it down. They look down low. Avery Ruddick, shot blocked by Perchetti underneath, and the Stingers will take it out.
Very impressed with River Valley's defense tonight. Very, very impressed. They're communicating well. Rotations are good. Not giving up anything easy.
Inbound pass up top to Haggerty. Now to Avery Ruddock. Fakes, drives, matched up with Perchetti. Back up top to Haggerty. Back to Shadle. Left wing three on the way. Too hard off the backboard. Perchetti with the rebound. Fires it up court to Lemania, who's streaking. Now from the left side up. No good. Dunlap follows. Put back. Yes. 39-14. At the 7-minute mark, Avery Ruddock brings it forecourt. Haggerty to the left side for Shadle. Swing pass right, Haggerty. Looks to the right corner for Avery Ruddock. Looks inside to Black, tipped, stolen away by the Panthers. Turnover number 12 by the Stingers, Perchetti. Well, she was going to jog it up, but then Black tails her. And now she's going to take it inside, puts up a little floater, and that one's good. 41-14. 6:36 to go in the game. Avery Ruddock takes a corner three from the right. No good. Dunlap and Cole fighting for the rebound alongside Olivia Ruddock. And there's going to be a foul on River Valley. And I think it's going to be on Cole. We'll get the final call here in a moment. It is, and I could see why. Can't really roll over somebody. That's Aaron Dunlap with it. Works to the right side for Perchetti. Drives inside, and she's fouled on their way up. You're watching on Renda Digital TV. We do want to apologize. Some technical difficulties. Looks like the internet just kicked out for a second. Should be good now, hopefully. Knock on wood. Perchetti on the line for River Valley. Marion Center on their offensive possession. Turn the ball over on a foul. And now Ava to the line. Drains the first. And the second, also good. 43-14, timeout. Marion Center with 6:10 to go in the game. 43-14 our score. River Valley over Marion Center. We're back in 60 seconds on an IRMC High School basketball night. Cat Country 106.3 and Renda Digital TV.
Save up to $12,000 on a new F-150 at Luther Ford. At Luther Ford, buy a new 2024 F-150 4x4 XLT Super Crew full hybrid and save up to $12,000. Or buy a new 2024 Ford F-150 Super Duty 4x4 XLT Super Crew and save up to $8,000. Wow! And everyone qualifies. Luther Ford with 2 locations and twice the inventory. The savings are huge. Luther Ford, Route 119, Homer City, and Admiral Perry Highway, Evansburg.
So what sets S&T apart from other financial institutions is that they are visionary. Now, we understand that it is partially about the numbers, but they know it's not just about the numbers. It's about the management team, it's about the strategic and business plan, it's about how the team is going to execute on that. In short, S&T gets it. Quite honestly, we couldn't have done it without S&T.
Down 43-14, Haggerty with it up top. 43-14, Panthers the lead. One more point, we're in the mercy roll. Hard to believe we're saying that in this game.
River Valley's putting on a clinic right now, offensively and defensively. This is, I don't want to say it's perfect, but if
Haggerty, right wing three, no good. And Olivia Ruddock fights for the rebound. Goes inside, dishes corner, Shadle drives. Pass deflected, intercepted by Lemania. She's got the breakaway open. From the right side, goes up, and she's fouled on her way up. And now Chris Garatano and Tony Satil will talk about this one.
Might be an intentional foul. I don't know if there was a play on the ball on the girl coming down the backside.
Well, Chris Garatano will have the call. So the foul will be on Molly Shadle. And Alicia Lemania will go to the line to shoot 2. 1 point, we're in the mercy roll. It's on its way, and there it is.
I'm going to backtrack on perfect, Jake. If I'm Coach Brown, I'm concerned about my defensive rebounding just a little bit. Just if I had to nitpick one thing, that'd probably be it tonight.
And Lemania converts on the second. It's 45-14, River Valley. 5:24 to go here in this fourth quarter. Molly Shadle with the basketball. River Valley still in their zone defense. They work inside, and then it's tipped and then kicked by Lemania. Mr. Satil's got an eye on justice and an eye on the court. Catches that one. That should be his slogan if he is his campaign slogan if he runs again. That one's intercepted down low by Alicia Lamania. 15th turnover by the Stingers. Lamania dishes left corner for Powell up top for Perchetti at 450. Perchetti will just try to shake and make. Oh, breaks some ankles. A little bit of a clearing, right corner. Dunlap pops an open three, too short. Fight for the rebound by the Ruddock sisters, and it's Avery who comes up with it. Haggerty brings it forecourt, pulls on the brakes. Feed it up top. Left side Shadle, inside Black. Nice ball movement. Pulls up from the foul line, shot too short. And Ruddock. And a foul on Ruddock. And interesting call there. That's Ruddock's fourth foul of the game at the 4-minute mark. Clock still rolling. Dunlap will do the honors, bringing the ball across. 3:49 and counting, looking inside, tipped and intercepted by the Stingers. It's only the 7th turnover by River Valley. Haggerty takes it in the left side, down to the corner for Avery Ruddock. Haggerty crosses over, dishes to the corner. Avery Ruddock pulls up, off the glass, no good. Perchetti fights for the rebound, and she's got it. She'll slow it down at 3:25. I wonder here if Coach Brown might go to his bench for the remaining couple minutes.
I would.
With the road,
you got everything wrapped up. There's zero that you can gain in these next 3 minutes.
Especially with the road to the KCAC and district playoffs coming up, you don't want to risk anything. Perchetti inside, baseline, pulls up off the glass, too short. Shadle with the rebound, trailing out of bounds, and then Coach Brown takes a timeout at the 3-minute mark. 45-14, Panthers with the lead over the Marion Center Stingers. We're back for the final 3 minutes after this on an IRMC High School Basketball Night, Cat Country 106.3 and Renda Digital TV.
Blairsville Cemetery salutes the River Valley girls basketball team as they take on Penns Manor in this Heritage Conference matchup. Perched atop the foothills of Chestnut Ridge, the Blairsville Cemetery is among the oldest rural community cemeteries in the country. Its tranquil setting of evergreens, blue spruce, oaks, and wildflowers has served as a serene resting place for loved ones for more than 150 years.
Blairsville Cemetery, where history lives. Go Panthers!
Becoming a champion isn't defined by a single moment. It's a journey shaped by years of dedication on and off the court. Milk stands out as a nutrient-rich powerhouse loaded with protein, calcium, and essential vitamins, making it crucial for muscle recovery and building strength. Fuel your passion with milk, a natural sports drink. Drink milk, stay strong, and play hard. Cheers to the incredible benefits of milk and sports nutrition. A message from the Allied Milk producers.
River Valley with the basketball up 45-14, 3 minutes to go. And how about this? River Valley has used their first substitution of the game. Maddie Twincheck in for Ava Perchetti. Rainier starting 4 is in. Marion Dunlap off the arms of Natalie Black underneath. And now we have our final media timeout of the game. We'll keep it right here with 2:50 to go in regulation, 45-14. River Valley over Marion Center. And Coach, when you look at this, we said it earlier, this is not a game that you think, okay, there's going to be a mercy roll, let alone a big enough lead to even get near that. But when you look at this, I mean, yeah, Marion Center's playing without Macy Miller, who was hurt. But you also, although I think is she back? Maybe? No. No, she's not.
No, I don't
okay, just wasn't sure. Had a fan look up at me, so might need some protection walking back to my car, but River Valley able to get a 31-point lead over Marion Center, who's second in in AAA. River Valley's leading that way. I mean, can anything stop River Valley now?
No. I don't think so, Jake. This is methodical. I mean, this is a team, I believe, after we did the Cambria Heights game way back when, I think the 3rd or 4th game of the year.
Yeah.
I kind of said it back then. I think you're on a mission. Sometimes when you get a team like this and a season goes a certain way, maybe nothing stops it. You know, maybe it's going to be one of those magical runs that, you know, they went on a couple years ago. And I don't want to put the cart in front of the horse. I mean, there's a lot of basketball left. I'm not even going to say the word out loud. There is one thing that could derail it, but if everything stayed equal, I don't think anybody could stop this team.
Well, they have the basketball, baseline right on their own side, 2:50 to go in the game. Lemania will take it off the glass. Shot doesn't fall. Cole on the rebound. Put back. Doesn't fall. Third attempt. She's fouled on the way up. Foul's on Molly Shadle. And I want to say it's her third. It is. Morgan Cole to the line. Clock stopped at 2:36 just so the free throws can go. First one on the way. It's good.
That's one thing I don't understand about the mercy rule, Jake, is that ball could roll out into the hallway and the clock will continue to run, but they stop it to shoot free throws.
Second one doesn't make it. 46-14. Well, you don't want somebody at the line and then the horn sounds at the end of the quarter. You're just like, okay, what do we do now? Haggerty with a corner three from the right. Breaks the dry spell. 46-17. Mania brings it up. Hands it off to Dunlap at 2:15. There's the handoff drill up top. Twin check. Now to Cole.
Nice.
Opening center lane. She takes it home. 48-17.
I think Morgan's slowly getting to understand that how athletic she is. You know, if she can utilize, you know, a little bit more in her toolbox, you know, she could be uh-oh.
Kennedy Kittner fouled from behind. A little slow to get up, but she's okay. And now some substitutions for the River Valley Panthers. Morgan's sister Kennedy Cole will check in along with Haley Artley. Kennedy is 5'8" sophomore guard / forward, and Artley a 5'8" junior center / forward. She's going to be her and Morgan Cole, maybe even Kennedy next year. You look underneath, that rebounding potential it's pretty good.
Yeah, and you know, you bring back Kennedy, who's on the line. Alicia, Marion, you know, Maddie Twincheck will have a bigger role next year. Before the merger, back even when it was Blairsville and Salzburg, this girls program has been for probably the last 15 years, going back to Ralph McGinnis. They're just good. You know, they you know, it's just something special. You know, hopefully we can get that boys program rolling a little bit. But
who's to blame for that?
Hey, we're in a good spot. You know, we're in a good spot. Yep. You know, we'll keep battling. But no, it's a testament to the girls, and you know, I don't want to take any credit away from them. They work hard.
Olivia Ruddock shot blocked underneath, falls into the arms of one player from each side. Some substitutions for Marion Center. Annalise Burns, a senior forward, checks in, and for River Valley, Ava Kibler, 5'3" sophomore guard. They work it to the right corner. Looking inside, Haley Artley tries stealing it away. It's a tie-up. And we'll go with River Valley. Grayson Silvas now on the floor, sophomore forward. Sister Cheyenne, who really good softball player, pitcher that is, for the Marion Center Stinger softball team. Graduated last year. And Marion Dunlap will have a seat. And for River Valley, Carolyn Clausen will check in for the first time tonight. Dunlap, a big smile on her face. Good effort by her tonight. Kibler drives, goes up, and then a double dribble. Only the 8th turnover by River Valley tonight.
That's impressive.
Especially when they started off 3-0. Pendulum with 3 for River Valley in that first quarter. I mean, I don't know what Coach Brown did as they fire it to Grayson Silvas. Medium depth 2, and nothing but net. 48-19. And Kennedy Cole will fire it from half court, and that'll do it. The River Valley Panthers, a statement win over the Marion Center Stingers, 48-19. Our first Commonwealth Bank postgame show is next. First Commonwealth Bank, time to be first. Member FDIC. It's an IRMC high school basketball night. Cat Country 106.3 and catcountry1063fm.com.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
We're the lifeblood of the community.
It's so much more than just a job.
So good patient care is providing top quality care, but also in a timely fashion.
They don't need to go to Pittsburgh for that. They can stay right here in their backyard.
So when a patient walks into your office, you receive them as your family member.
A patient leaves my office feeling heard.
And the focus truly is on what will get us our best patient outcome.
Innovations of Home in Marion Center is a proud supporter of all the local student athletes. The team at Innovations of Home wishes the players and coaches the best of luck in today's matchup. The holidays are past and it's a new year. If your house could use some sprucing up with flooring, kitchen and bath materials, or paints for a new look, Innovations of Home can help with professional service and stunning results. InHomePA.com or visit Innovations of Home on Route 119 in Marion Center. Innovations of Home. You know, the place that has everything.
At Kitts Brokerage, we're not limited to one service. We deliver it all. From car hauling to construction logistics, our solutions are as versatile as your needs. With reliability and visibility at our core, we ensure success in every shipment. Choose Kitts Brokerage, your trusted partner in seamless logistics since 2009. Visit kitsbrokerage.com or call 724-465-5206.
Save up to $12,000 on a new F-150 at Luther Ford. At Luther Ford, buy a new 2024 F-150 4x4 XLT Super Crew full hybrid and save up to $12,000. Or buy a new 2024 Ford F-150 Super Duty 4x4 XLT Super Crew and save up to $8,000. Wow! And everyone qualifies. Luther Ford with 2 locations and twice the inventory. The savings are huge. Luther Ford, Route 119, Homer City, and Admiral Perry Highway, Evansburg.
Why not stop in after the game? Open 24 hours, 7 days a week. Dean's Diner, Route 22, Blairsville, the classic diner eating experience.
Cat Country 106.3.
Rick Spallone, Jake Slobodnik back with you on the First Commonwealth Bank postgame show. First Commonwealth Bank time to be first member FDIC. Tonight's final 48-19, the River Valley Girls, a statement win over the Marion Center Stingers. Both teams at the top of District 6 Class 3A, but now River Valley getting more points with this big win tonight, Coach. I mean, you look at that first quarter, 6-5, not a lot of scoring. River Valley turned the ball over a couple times, and then boom, almost a brand new game in that second quarter.
And that's what they do, Jake. They score in bunches, and when they're playing defense the way they are, the way they can play offense, you asked me earlier, you know, what can stop them, and I just think themselves. You know, a cold night shooting, foul trouble, things like that. You know, I don't know if it's something that another team can do. I'm sure there's a team out there. For me to sit here and say I've watched every single AAA girls basketball team in the state of Pennsylvania would be a little bit of a lie. But
yeah,
you know, I'm sure there might be some Whitfield schools. But for right now in the district or in this conference, I don't want to jinx it, but I don't think it's stopping.
Well, also with River Valley, you look at the box score, and I mean, there were only 3 players with fouls tonight, and the most was 3 by Morgan Cole, but that last one came late in the game. When you have a game like this where you don't really rack up those fouls, it allows you to sort of open the creative process for other areas on the floor, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. And that's what they do. You know, they put you in situations where Ava is such a great player that sometimes teams focus so much on her. And then that opens up the floor, you know, for Marion. I don't know if it's a career night or no, she had a better game the other night. But what I'm trying to say is when you focus so much on one, it helps all the other girls out. And we got Coach Brown coming here, so I will pass off the headset to him.
Yeah, sounds good. Can't wait to get his thoughts on this one. And Coach, you want to stay right there? I'll give you some slack here on the cord. There you go. All righty. Coach Brown joins us now, and Coach, as you get that headset on, I mean, what a game. I told Rick Spallone this is not a game that you think is going to be in the mercy rule, but you guys, after that first quarter, down one, you guys looked like a brand-new team in that second quarter, and I think it all comes down to that solid defensive play you guys had.
Yeah, well, again, Jake, it's just coaching. You know, I decided to coach the second quarter. I just took the first quarter off. No, that's what we wanted. We wanted good defense. We didn't care about scoring. We didn't care if we got 30 points. We didn't care if we got 40 points. You know what I mean? We just wanted defense.
Had to get Marion up here, get her attention. But, I mean, you look at this. I told Coach this as well. You had 3 players with fouls tonight. And when that sort of happens, it allows you to not really focus on who's in foul trouble, but allows you to sort of get creative with other areas, doesn't it?
Yeah, and we've been trying. Like, we're ready for, you know, the doubles and stuff on Ava, so we've been working on that. And like I told Marion, this is why she played so good, because it's only her 5th game she showed up for, you know, so she's fresh, you know. So I expect it out of her. So she's been lighting it up. So that's what we say, go ahead and double Ava. I have full trust in Marion. I didn't probably the first, 10 games maybe. But then I've developed, me and her started bonding, and I've been working with her on some stuff, and she listens well, so she's got it. But they're just a goofy bunch, you know, in the locker room before. I won't say everything that goes on, but I have a really hard time going over the game plan with them because they're all goofing the whole time. But like I said, I love that because I'm a goofball too, so we enjoy each other's company. But no, I thought Marion lit it up early. She carried us, so when she does that, and Powell's been sick and feeling off a little bit, so we're giving her a night break and not yelling at her. But usually she's making those shots, full trust. Lemani hitting those deep threes and driving it to the basket. And then Morgan, I was proud of her to attack the rim, get rebounds and put back. When they do that, we got 5 people that can score. So you can double Ava. Ava's good enough to even get a shot off here or there. She forced a couple early, you know, but it's Ava. Like, what are you going to say? She forces one that still goes in half the time. But if we got 5 people put it in the bucket, we're good. But I'm more concerned on defense. That's the first time we ran this consistently, and I thought they were lights out in that 32. So God bless them.
When the spirits are high, confidence is as well. And, you know, Marion's a great example of that in terms of the rise in confidence in such a short amount of time. But it seems like everybody, you know, their confidence is just through the roof right now. What have you seen in terms of growth through this team mentally throughout the course of the season?
Well, again, it's just playing together as a team. You know, I think sometimes it's, you know, they kind of take, like they're taking a back seat, you know, and I said, don't do that. You know, you do things that no one else can do. Like Lemani can pass the ball, handle the ball, like one of the best people in the state, not just the Heritage. So I have full trust in her. Marion's one that, you know, she's going to get loose balls, all that stuff. She's been confident in her shot. And then we told her, you know, and it's probably my fault, like I said, against Penn's Manor, we will not stall like that again. Marion catches the ball on the foul line. She can do what she did tonight. We're going to attack that every time, have a 3-on-2, and we're going to score. But it's everybody picking each other up. Like Morgan the other day only had like 6 points against Richland. She had 18 freaking rebounds in 23 minutes. I said, you do that, I'm never taking you out. I'll run you. You know, you can run all game. I won't sub for you. You're getting 18 rebounds. And Marion gets the loose balls, the dirt ball stuff, and so does Lemania. And then Powell, too, on defense. Her hands are really quick. Sometimes she just doesn't slide far enough and fast enough, but she's getting better. I think they pick each other up. Like I said, we're kind of a bunch of goofballs, and, you know, we root for each other. And our goal is to, you know, win the Heritage, win district, win states. And we're not saying we're good enough yet, but we're getting there.
Well, I mean, when you look at that road ahead, only a handful of games left in the regular season, then it's playoff time. What needs to happen for that confidence and this clean play that we saw tonight to carry over to the postseason?
Well, I mean, just being honest, I got to be on top of my game. You know, I think you know, I got to get them in the right spots sometimes, and that's on me. The rest of the girls are good, so you know, I'm the only thing that can hold them back. So I think we're 8 deep. When Artley comes in, I expect her to do some stuff. Same with Kay Cole, except she shot a half-court shot when I told her to eat it, so she's running tomorrow. But also Maddie Twincheck coming in. But everybody's been playing so good, you know. Maddie Twincheck deserves a bunch of time, you know, and because she's a great player. So we're trying to get her more time. But it's fun right now. It's just a lot of fun. You know, if we were going to take one early, like maybe Mifflin County, me and Spallone were talking earlier, if we were going to take one kind of getting kicked in the chops, it would have been like maybe Mifflin County to say we're not that good. We need to start working on stuff. But we went out there and won anyway. So now I told them it's too late to lose now. We can't lose now. So we're just going to keep winning. And as long as they keep playing like that, I don't think we'll have any trouble. I just try to stay the hell out of their way sometimes.
Coach, congratulations on the win tonight. Thanks for the time.
Yeah, thank you. God bless you guys.
That's Rick Brown. Now he's going to hand the headset off to our player of the game, Marion Dunlap. Marion, if you want to stand right there, the cord should reach. Oh, it's okay. No, the good thing is you guys have a lot of smiles on your face, and rightfully so. 21-0 this season. You guys struggled a little bit out of the gate, down 6-5 at the end of one, and then that second quarter, it was a completely different ball game. What changed for you guys in that second frame?
I think in the second frame, we kind of just realized where our weaknesses was. It was not talking on defense. I think overall on offense, we've been on a lot better. We've just all just communicating. That's such a crucial part of the sport, and I think it's so overlooked that that's what brings us together as a team. We laugh. I think we have such a cool bond. So.
You guys go 21-0 so far this season, and I know the spirits were high, the confidence was high at the beginning of the season, and I know you're just a junior, but what's it been like from your point of view just to see the amount of success you guys have had this far in the season?
It's truly like, I just even stand back myself and look. I'm always used to sitting on the bench just like cheering everyone on. It's just so amazing to be on the court finally playing and being like the older girls I looked up to and just being like in their position, and it's just amazing.
Talk about your confidence level as well, because I've noticed it even just up here and throughout the season. You know, at first you were willing to get the ball out, get everybody else involved, but now it seems like you're willing to take more shots, find the open man inside. You know, what has helped boost your confidence throughout the season?
I think as an athlete, it's so overlooked how easy it is to get in your own head, and I do fall to that, and I tried convincing myself all in the beginning of the season I was not in my head. It's just something wrong with my form, but I just prayed to God every night. I pray Him every morning and before the game during the Pledge of Allegiance to just, if I can't get my good shot, I just give it my all, my 100%, and then that just boosted me. My teammates lifting me up is honestly what gave it to me, gave me my confidence. I think Ava Perchetti is probably my biggest supporter. She always hypes me up if I miss a shot, even if I make it too, and it's just got it rolling for me.
You got a handful of games left, only a couple days left in the regular season, and then it's playoffs. You guys have been there before. You know how different of a beast it can be. What needs to happen for you guys to keep this consistency going when you head to the road to the KCAC and then eventually into district playoffs?
I think we need to not get lazy, not take these games for granted, these big wins. I think we just need to understand that it is going to be a hard competition. It's not just going to be handed to us. So we're just going to need to keep practicing hard, keep working, do not slack, just stay awake.
Before we say goodbye, I want you to wave up to the camera. Your dad's watching back at the office, and I know he's watching right now. So I just wanted to get you to wave to him. Adam, thanks so much for supporting us. Hey, Marion, congrats on the win tonight, and great job in tonight's game. Just fantastic. It's great seeing how you've grown throughout the season, and can't wait to see what you do next year, but still a lot of work ahead. Thanks, Marion.
Thank you.
It's Marion Dunlap, our player of the game. We'll continue with our First Commonwealth Bank postgame show next. First Commonwealth Bank, time to be first, member FDIC. The final tonight, 48-19 River Valley over Marion Center on an IRMC High School basketball night. Cat Country 106.3 and Renda Digital TV.
So what sets S&T apart from other financial institutions is that they are visionary. Now, we understand that it is partially about the numbers, but they know it's not just about the numbers. It's about the management team, it's about the strategic and business plan, it's about how the team is going to execute on that. In short, S&T gets it. Quite honestly, we couldn't have done it without S&T.
Blairsville Cemetery salutes the River Valley girls basketball team as they take on Penns Manor in this Heritage Conference matchup. Perched atop the foothills of Chestnut Ridge, the Blairsville Cemetery is among the oldest rural community cemeteries in the country. Its tranquil setting of evergreens, blue spruce, oaks, and wildflowers has served as a serene resting place for loved ones for more than 150 years.
Blairsville Cemetery, where history lives. Go Panthers!
I thought it was her Achilles, just the way she, I didn't think there was any contact, the way she was holding, but yeah, he said I think she broke her ankle.
Back with you for a final time on the First Commonwealth Bank postgame show. First Commonwealth Bank, time to be first, member FDIC. Final tonight, 48-19, River Valley with the win over Marion Center, keeping their undefeated season alive at 21-0, 15-0 in the Heritage Conference. Marion Center falling to 14-5, 9-4 in conference play. Could still be in the top 4 of the District 6 rankings. We'll find out in the coming days as they come along. Numbers from tonight, Ava Perchetti leading all scorers with 16 points. Marin Dunlap, our player of the game, following in with 12. 2 big three-pointers early on. 10 points for Morgan Cole, 8 for Alicia Lamania, 2 for Kennedy Kittner. And for Marion Center, nobody in double figures. 6 points for Avery Ruddock, 4 for Macy Miller, who went out earlier in the game with an injury, did not see court time once again. Wishing her the best for a speedy recovery. Hopefully it is not too serious. But, Coach, 21-0. It's got to feel good for the River Valley Panthers heading into postseason play.
Yeah, Jake. I mean, literally, you couldn't be any better. Like, you've played 21. You've won 21. It'll be interesting to see what Coach Brown does Friday night. You know, they got West Shamokin coming to town. You know, depending on, you know, maybe he'll play the starters a half of, you know, 3/4 something and get ready for this home, you know, the home stretch. Like Coach Brown said, you don't want to lose now. You know, any momentum you got, keep it rolling, see what happens.
Well, we shall see. This is our final River Valley basketball regular season broadcast of the year. We'll pick things back up on the road to the KCAC, which starts Monday. I believe, is it the boys Monday and then girls Tuesday, or vice versa?
I know last year the boys went first. I think it's the same way.
I think so.
And depending on what shakes out, I think Portage and Cambria Heights were playing in it tonight. The winner of that game, I believe, or the loser of that game should be coming to River Valley. So it's either be Portage or Cambria Heights.
Well, stay with us on CalCountry1063fm.com for updated standings and coverage details. We'll post those in the coming days once things become more clear on the road to the KCAC. That's also brought to you by First Commonwealth Bank. And we got a lot of people we want to thank tonight. Want to thank Nathan Miller here at Don Sainer Gymnasium, piloting the camera and the production side on Renda Digital TV tonight. He did a fantastic job. He's going to be in action tomorrow night for Todd's game. Homer Center, Marion Center boys. I believe that is here as well. So tune in tomorrow night. That'll be on WCCS and also Renda Digital TV. Want to thank Matt Lewis back at the corner of 9th and Philly Streets in downtown Indiana for piloting the radio side tonight. Want to thank Laura Slobodnik and Morgan Slobodnik, our statisticians tonight. Morgan's like, what did I do? And then I want to thank Rick Spallone, my color analyst. Rick, glad to have you on again. Hopefully we can have you on during the postseason.
I'm looking forward to it.
Sounds good. For all of us, my name is Jake Slobodnik, repeating the final score. River Valley wins a big one, 48-19 over Marion Center on an IRMC High School basketball night. Cat Country 106.3 and Renda Digital TV. Have a great night.
You've been listening to an Indiana Regional